Okay, I think we are about ready to go. Everything seems fine. Let's get this going. So last time, we defeated the Kraken and restored the third crystal. We have the way set up to the fourth dungeon, but I decided to end last stream with trying to figure out if we could beat Cagnazzo, and I ended, and with the power of, what was it, Giant's gloves, we are able to defeat Cagnazzo. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the next, we're still in Hellfire Chasm. I could leave, but I'm not. So, we're gonna get to floor 10, show what's there, probably lose, and then we're gonna continue with the main game. Here's the thing. Because the two good maps with treasures have already been used on the first two rooms, I already know there's nothing I need. So we are going to just head straight to floor 10. Ah, this room. I hate this room. Although, the game kind of put me near the end. Kind of put me near the end of this. Oh, I need healing. Okay. These shiny rocks on the ground, that's the random encounters. So, the floor before, bottom floor 8, bottom floor 8 is the floor I would want to be at to, I'm gonna need healing. Bottom floor 8 is the one I would want to get the Sage's Mitter, the helm that I want. But like I said, I already used up the two the two good treasure rooms, so there's no, it's impossible for me. And on this floor, on bottom floor 9, there is a weapon I can get. It's a, I forget what it's called, but it's a hammer. And the hammer itself has trade-offs in terms of, like, strength. Like, it's very powerful. It is, in terms of pure strength, it's the strongest weapon we could get. Some other weapons can tie it. But that's all it does. It's just pure strength. I will not go for the hammer. If I happen to get one of the hammers, great. But it is not something I'm gonna go after, because there's better weapons that I would rather have. Alright, floor 10. So, if we go south, here's one of the rooms. This is not, well, I'm gonna save in front of one of the fights and try it legitimately. And if I manage to win, I want to fight the other one, so I'm gonna give each boss fight one try, basically. If I win, great. If I lose, well, we're continuing on with the game anyway. With how fast this took, I should have just taken care of this yesterday. Alright. See, there's a treasure here. That's kind of why I wanted to go here. Okay, we're at full health. Alright. I am Rubicante. Let us measure your worth, warriors, in the crucible of my flames. Let's see. First, no blaze. You set up Blink. You set up Protect Ra. And I can have you go ahead and use the Defender to cast Blink. Dang it. Didn't even get no blaze off in time. But that wasn't too bad. Okay, we got no blaze. We got Blink set up. I want Garnet to cast Blink. Ugump needs to cast Heal Aura. Yuna's gonna use the Defender to cast Blink. And you go back to healing with the Wizard Staff. Or the Healing Staff. Scorch. Single target fire to... Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm gonna have Garnet Kira herself. Ugump is gonna start going to gauntlets. Yuna's gonna start going to Giant's Gloves. We want 4 or 5 of these. Sphyra is not gonna help me. There's one. $120. It's not much, but we gotta go we gotta start somewhere. And you know what? I'll go ahead and use another Kira. Scorch is outdoing some of my healing. Luckily, we have ethers and stuff, so that's not bad. Okay, so that's 2 gauntlets. Again, I want about 4 or 5. I'll go ahead and attack. He just loves using Scorch. Okay, I'm gonna need another Cura. That was 3 Giant's Gloves. Okay. There's 4. I'm gonna set up one more. Scorch on Ugump, that's fine. Okay, good. Yuna's ready to go. Okay, good. I'm gonna have Garnet start using the Giant's Gloves. Ugump's gonna go ahead and use the gauntlets. Then Yuna's gonna start using physical attacks. Okay. I'll probably end up having Ugump using Heal Aura. 690 damage, that is what we're talking about. Okay. Giant's Gloves. Ugump, go ahead and use Heal Aura. Physical attack, Healing Staff. That's 2 Giant's Gloves. Yeah, it's a good thing I went heal Aura. Man, if only we could get a better healing staff. Okay, I think we're okay. 3rd Giant's Glove. You know what? I'll Cura myself. I'll probably set up Heal Aura again. There. What was that? 4? I think that was 4. So I think we need one more Giant's Glove. Heal Aura. Attack. That should be good. Now we're going to be dealing more damage than using gauntlets. So what I'm going to do is I'll have Garnet attack. Everyone's fine. Ugam's going to start using Giant's Glove. You physical attack, you keep the healing up. And I'll probably have Yuna start casting Heal Aura. $340? Does Garnet need another one? Maybe one more. For now, let me go ahead and just start building Ugump. No, that seems about right. That was 2 for Ugump. Okay. Physical attack. Giant's Glove. Kiraga. That's 3. Okay. Attack. Giant's Glove. Attack. Okay. That's 4. We need one more. And then I might give one more to Garnet. One more. I'll set up Cura. Oh, good, finally. Can keep the healing up. Ugum should be ready. I'll give Garnet one more Giant's Glove. Everyone else can start attacking. Although, I'm going to make sure to keep up the healing staff. Oh no, a bot telling me to buy some bot viewers. None of that. Okay. Garnet's ready. I'll have... You know what? I'll have Ugump Kyaga himself attack healing staff. I should always just be using the healing staff. Just to double check, you know? But I think I'm able to beat Rubicante. Okay, we should be okay for another attack. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. Yeah, we can just attack. Actually, you know what? Heal Aura. That's not bad. Attack, attack, attack. Healing staff. There we go. We're doing good. No, I better make sure to keep myself topped off if possible. Well, no, not topped off is not the right. Oh my god. Garnet's almost dead. Yeah, Garnet's gonna need more healing than that. Kiraga. Attack, attack. Oh, please, Garnet, survive this. Yes. And we defeated Rubicante! With the power of Saber, we can make my white wizards physical attackers. And we got the Kikuichi Monji. Which that is a katana that I cannot equip. See? But the reason why I wanted to fight Rubicante, you get a ribbon from this treasure chest, and I think it refills. That's my second ribbon. If I remember reading correctly, there are 2 other ribbons in the main game. I'm just pointing out, if I could beat Rubicante, I could probably beat the boss fights from the first dungeon. Hell, maybe even a couple of the boss fights in the third dungeon. Not the final 2, that's for sure. I know I can't beat those 2. Those are probably harder than the final boss. I know they're harder than the ones in the 4th bonus dungeon. There we go. Managed to beat Rubicante. That's nice. There we go. I'm thinking of how to handle the rest of this going forward is I think I want to try to beat the main game and then do bonus dungeons after the fact. Hold on. So first, let me pull up the... Oh, I didn't show Kraken. Oh, you could get a Kikuichi Monji from Kraken. Didn't know that. See, look, Kraken has 1,800 health. Let's look at Rubicante. 15,000 HP. There's a huge difference between the two. Look. Oh my god, look at the difference between Cagnazzo and Rubicante is huge. In terms of, like, all stats. Like, the sheer HP difference is slightly less than double, I think. Yeah, a little less than double. That's ridiculous. I still need to actually beat the second form of Scarmaloin. Scarmigaloin? I don't know. And Barbricia is over here. Oh. Some extra enemies. Elm Gigas, you drop nothing. Yellow Ogre, you drop nothing. Blue Troll, nothing. Pythons, you drop antidotes. Okay. Let me look at my magic. I didn't get much money. And I still have Holy, and that's all I have. Okay. I think the plan is to just focus on beating the game, or at least being able to go into the final dungeon. I think that's the plan. Okay, we need to get here. We have the chime, so I should be able to go in. The Mirage Tower. Guardians, okay. For normal enemies, I want you to cast Fyra. I want you to cast Thundara. You go ahead and go with the Wizard Staff, and you go with the Healing Staff. For regular enemies, using these items is the way to go. For boss fights, powering up with Saber is the way to go. Who would have guessed that the robots wouldn't be affected by Confuse? Are they weak to Thunder? Does it look like it? Gonna gain a level. Average stuff, intelligence. Yuna gained a level. Average stuff, intelligence. Okay. What was I gonna look up? Bestiary. 'Cause that's a new enemy. There's a lot of enemies I'm missing. So, now that I managed to make it all the way through Hellfire Chasm... Oh, these are the vampires from the Earth Shrine. But yeah, since I made it through the second bonus dungeon all the way through, and even if I wasn't able to defeat either of the two bosses, I would have still been able to get to the 10th floor, and that would have been good enough for me. On my own time, I'll probably go ahead and try to grind for the Sage's Mitter, a helm for us. I think I'll do the weapon, like, treasure grinding on my own time. But I want to make sure I show the bosses the first time on stream. Were tigers. They're not that strong. Yeah, part of the reason I want to go into the focus on the beating the game is, one, the super bosses seem to be harder than the normal fights, so I figured maybe focusing on the main game is probably the route to go right now. Even if I didn't have, like, some of this bonus dungeon equipment, it still kind of seems like the main game is a lot easier. So I think focusing on that and getting it done is probably the route to take. I gained a level. I got average stuff. Okay. Got 800 gil. Healing Helm. Oh, I should have went around and sold stuff. Healing Helm. It casts heal when used. So it's another healing staff, basically. So now 2 people can cast heal for free. Bunch of gil, bunch of gil. Football sword. Very sharp crescent blade. I can't equip any of that. Bunch of gil. Aegis shield. Guards against stone. I can't equip that. But if you want to guard against petrification, go right ahead. Chimeras. How much damage is that going to do? Oh, wow, that's nothing. Can we confuse him? Well, we got one. Yeah, so I want to be able to get into the final dungeon Because there is a boss fight in there, and I think you are able to refight the boss fights, but there is a boss fight in there that I want to try to get the drop from. I can get it somewhere else, and it's probably more guaranteed that way, but if I could get the drop now, it would help. The problem is I don't know how likely the drop is, so maybe I don't know. I don't know how likely the drop is. I should look. Oh no, I tried looking. I can't find it. Chimera doesn't drop anything. No, there's a couple of other enemies I fought. Let's see. I thought I... Oh, duh, Vampire. Yeah, that's right. Vampire doesn't count. Because I already fought him before. It's the same one. See? He doesn't drop anything. I find it interesting. I kind of find it interesting when games do this, where what used to be a boss fight early game just kind of becomes a regular enemy to fight late game. It's a way of showing the progression of how strong you've become. I'm having trouble keeping up with healing. I might have Yuna start using the healing cap. I should have sold some stuff. Yeah, I need to catch up on healing. And I want to cast it for free. Although, let's be honest, I'll probably need to just use a heal aura once in a while, outside of battle. There we go. Actually, you know what? I will do that. I have like, ethers and stuff. Okay, that's the way forward. Let me take a look around. I feel like I'm missing some treasure. Gauntlets. You go back to using the wizard staff, healing staff. There we go. There we go. Easy. Oh, Black Knights. That's new. Let's see if we can confuse them. Well, they might resist it. I guess we'll just do the same thing and try again. So yeah, I think there's a weapon in Mirage Tower that I'm trying to look for. Ooh, we got Deathbringer. That was from the Black Knights. Yeah. It can cast death. Wow. Okay. We're keeping that. We'll probably never use it, though. That's the way up. Wait. Hold on. Preemptive strike. To be honest, I don't know how useful using Deathbringer would actually be. Like, how many enemies are actually are affected by the death spell? Like, seriously. Like, fusion doesn't seem to work. Sure. Let's have some fun. Oh, I'm not worried about nightmares. Yeah. One second. Alright. Vampires. You know what? They're probably immune to death. So... I want Light Axe. They are undead. I didn't even get to use the Light Axe. Oh my god. Random encounters. Okay, same thing. Yeah, I want to try to be a little bit thorough. Oh, we still got the Fire Road one. Okay. We get a lot of gil from these fights, though. Oh my god. Healing Staff, although Garnet's probably going to need some healing soon. There we go. See, like, 10,000 gil just from that one fight alone. Money is not an issue. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any treasure on the outside of this area. Okay, I am gonna try Deathbringer again. Miss. Why am I not surprised? Hey, look, I gotta try. I got Deathbringer. Might as well try to use it. Okay, I might as well try it on Nightmare, though. Assuming I even get the chance. Okay, hold on. Let me look at Black Knight. He has no resistances, so death should work. I mean, let's be honest, I'm just very Death has a low chance of activating anyway. That should cover it. Again, so much gil just from that one vampire fight. No, sure, Deathbringer, because I know I can't confuse them. These guys are very weak anyway. I mean, can you really cast death on a robot? I don't know if you can. I wouldn't know. There we go. You can electrocute it, though. Short-circuit it. Ooh, gained a level. Got good MP boost, agility, intelligence. Okay. Deathbringer. Let's try it. Get out of here, nightmare. No. I mean, okay, let's be honest. Actually using Deathbringer is not really gonna be a reliable strat, but come on. I gotta try to get it to work. One of these days. Until I get the weapon I'm trying to look for. Garnet gained a level. Got 18 MP, that's a good one. Agility, intelligence increased. Very nice. Okay, so that was a complete waste of time to go around the edge like that. I'm still going to try to get it to work. Gained a level. Got a good MP boost. Agility. Okay. I want to go... Oh, that's not an elevator. Okay. I thought that was like a teleporter or something. No, that's just decoration. We gotta climb up the tower normally. That's fine. Wasted a lot of time on this floor. But hey, I got a bunch of money. Keep on going. Oh, wow. That's a lot of enemies. Can I get death on one of them? Deathbringer. Nope. I'm pretty sure the spell just has a very low chance. Well, while my other mages actually are the ones doing stuff. Anyway. I gained a level, got a good HP boost, got a good MP boost, strength, agility, and we got a sleeping bag. If only if it was this easy to get money in real life. Yeah, just kill like 5 vampires and you get 10,000 gil. It's that simple. I'm not joking. Killing 10 vampires gives you... No, killing 5 vampires gives you 10,000 gil. It's that simple. No. Deathbringer. What am I doing? How's it going, Ozzy? Yeah, so early game, when we're at Elfheim, money is kind of a big factor. You know, like, I'm doing a lot of grinding in, like, in that section of the game just to build up a lot of money, right? Now, once you get past that hurdle, to be honest, money is never an issue. I have plenty of money to get anything that I would want. And even if I'm not able to... Look at that. I'm already at 142,000 gil. Like, it's ridiculous. But, like... Even if I wasn't able to buy everything I would want, like, around the time when I was trying to get the ruby armlets, I'm already powerful enough to where I can do a dungeon and get another piece of armor later. Like, I don't need the armor right away. It's that first section of the game where you're very weak and you don't have many tools to use, basically. What's the maximum amount of money? I have no clue. I'm assuming it's something along the lines of 999,999. It might go into the millions, I don't know. I have no idea what the max amount is. I have never attempted, nor have I really cared enough to try to get the max amount. Still trying to get death to work, because why not? Got a gold needle. Yeah, one of the Black Knights dropped a Deathbringer. So, might as well try to use it. Come on, I want it to work. Yeah. I would never rely on death as a spell. You know? It's like Thwack in Dragon Quest. It's such a low % chance to actually work that there's no reason to bother trying. It is funny when you get it to pull off, though. That's the trade-off. Although there's other spells in this game that do the same thing as death that are better. Like Quake. Quake is a better use of a death spell. It at least targets everything. Hey look, vampires. I'm pretty sure casting a death spell on vampires would actually just heal them. Because, you know, they are undead. That's why Holy Light or even healing can hurt them. Although, I don't think you can use heal spells on zombie enemies in this game, but in other games, that usually works. See, look. Such an easy fight, and you get 10,000 gil. Gotta take a look around for treasure. Come on. I will totally be able to get death to work on these robots. It's gonna work, I swear. Because it makes the most sense. You could take a soul out of a robot. Clearly. I wonder if they actually have resistance. I should actually look. We want Guardian. Yeah, they are just straight up resistant to death. Because they're robots. It's not gonna work on them. Is it a waste of a turn? Absolutely. But honestly, Yuna's not really doing much anyway. But yeah, on my own time, obviously I'll do cleanup stuff on, like, the Ocean Palace and stuff. Ooh, we got it to work! Finally! I am satisfied. Even if I'll never use the Deathbringer sword ever again, we got it to activate once. We killed a Chimera. That's good enough for me. But yeah. On my own time, I will do stuff like clean up, you know, get treasure chests that I missed. But I will go into the second bonus dungeon, Hellfire Chasm. And I want to try to find the Sage's Mitter. And I want to try to get 4 of them for each of my characters. They're better helms than what I have now. Can we get another one? Yes, another one! That is 2 Deathbringers. Can we get 3? No. Die by thunder. That works. There's a bunch of treasure. We got Dragon Mail. 10,000 gil. Sunblade. 7,600 gil. Let me look at the Sunblade. Effective against the undead. Okay. Cottage. Actually, let me look at Dragon. Just Dragon skills. Okay, nothing special. 13,000 gil. See what I mean? This game gives you so much money. 2 Deathbringer hits in a row is still pretty good. That is true. It was back-to-back Deathbringers. That is a good point. It's already a low chance. By the way, Tyler, at the very beginning, I managed to defeat Rubicante. With the power of Saber, we could beat any boss with physical attacks. You know, our white wizards. They are known for their physical attack power. But yeah, when you beat Rubicante, he's guarding a treasure chest, and in that treasure chest is a ribbon. 12,350 gil. Thor's Hammer, that's what I was looking for. 7,900 gil, and we got all the treasure in Mirage Tower. 8,135 gil. See, gil is just not an issue at this point. Anyway. Thor's Hammer, that's what I was looking for. Wizards are well known for their martial arts. Exactly. So, as you can see, it's another weapon that casts Thundara, but I can actually equip it. Since most of the time, Yuna's probably going to be the one doing physical attacks. Although at this point, we're going to be using Thor's Hammer. Now, here's a trade-off. I could equip Thor's Hammer for good attack power, even though I'm not really using physical attacks unless I'm in boss fights. Or I can not equip it. That way, it goes into the item pool, and anyone can cast Thundara. It's one of those things where I'm not sure what the best route is. Considering I'm not using physical attacks, again, unless I'm fighting a boss fight, I don't think it's useful to actually equip it. But let me check something. So, Mage's Staff, Gauntlet. If you go to your items, you go all the way to the top, and then you hit up. Thor's Hammer. But this means Yuna's the only one that can use Thor's Hammer. Oh, okay. Got all the treasure. Need to go up and around to the very top up here. Okay, so I want to check if I can just hold X. But I need them to stop attacking me. Mage's Staff, Gauntlets, Thor's Hammer. Okay. I'll just keep it as is. Let's be honest, when I get to boss fights, Yuna's going to be the first one to start using Giant's gauntlets, so giving Yuna the stronger weapon is a good idea. Yeah, what's going on, Tyler? Look at all the gil I'm getting out of this. Hellhounds. I looked through the item list of the 3rd bonus dungeon, and to be honest, there isn't anything new there that I would want to get for wizards. I can get stuff like the Sage's Mitter that I'm looking for in that dungeon, but I don't need to go through that dungeon to get it. So, there's nothing in there that I need to go through. There's nothing I really want until the 4th bonus dungeon. A wizard that casts based on martial arts stances could be pretty cool if done right. I'm trying to picture the idea. Like, I think I understand what you're getting at, but I think I need a better picture, Tyler. I need a better picture of what you're trying to get at. This would probably not work in, like, a traditional RPG like this, though. We're probably talking about, like, a more action RPG. But, paint me the picture, Tyler. There we go. Oh, there's a the robot here. Think about it. That's basically Earthbenders and Avatar. Yeah, probably. Is there a good Avatar game? I know there's only, like, what, 4 Avatar games? Maybe 5? Are any of them actually good? I know there's one Avatar game for the 360 where it was so easy to get all the achievements in that game. Ugup got a good HP and MP boost, intelligence, luck. Okay. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Yeah, you can come here first. You are able to come here first, and you need the warp cube. Okay. Like, I know there's one Avatar game on the 360 where it was so easy to get all the achievements. All you needed to do was, like, boot up the game, hold a button down, and just keep spamming and get a certain amount of combos or something, and you could get it done within, like, 20 minutes. So what people would do would just, who wanted, like, the gamer score, basically, was to just get those achievements in 20 minutes and then return it, like, immediately. It was that simple. I don't know if the game is actually good, but I know that's a thing that people did. The old delisted Legend of Korra game is the best one? And still just okay? Yeah. Ooh, Blue Dragons. I have never played that game. I hear it's just okay at best. I never owned a 360, so I never had a chance to play Blue Dragon, even if I wanted to. You know, if I was playing Dragon Quest, seeing a blue dragon would actually be scary. Thunderbolt, how much damage does that do? Not much, honestly. Not much. Yeah, I would be more scared if I was playing Dragon Quest. Why was that Legend of Korra game delisted, by the way? I gained a level, HP got a good boost, intelligence and stamina. Okay. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. Let's go to the flying fortress. Let me take a look at that blue dragon. Yeah, it doesn't drop anything. Time to look around. The license expired, pretty much it. So, a similar reason to Scott Pilgrim, right? What happened to Scott Pilgrim? Too bad, unlike Scott Pilgrim, it's just mid, you know? So, I'm pretty sure not many people are actually, like, trying to get it back. Again, like, when you think of Final Fantasy, you know, when you're thinking of most of the games, like from 2 through 5, you think just traditional fantasy stuff. And you think that for Final Fantasy 1, but then you forget, there's futuristic elements in this game. You go to a flying fortress. There's robots. Mixed with dinosaurs. It's kind of a weird... It's weird all over the place. We got a razor. Look, our white mages are clean-shaven. I don't think we need a razor. Cast Scourge when used. What does Scourge do again? Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the spell. I don't remember what it does. I think it's a black magic spell, I know that much. Scourge. I don't remember. Too bad we don't have anything that casts haste. Scourge. Attempt to inflict KO on all enemies. It's technically poison elemental. Ah, I see. I think that's basically what Scarmaloin used against me, even though it used poison gas. That's basically the same thing. Hey, look, Black Knights. Just for the fun of it. Let's try it. Doing good today. Very good. It's good to hear. Let's see if we can, you know, poison KO these guys. Nope. Unit's too slow. Oh no, I've been ambushed. I know I should just be using Thor's hammer, but I kinda at least want to try to get one kill with Scourge. Oh no! You're casting Silence. It missed because I have ribbons on 2 of mine. Wait! Oh, we got the Naga! Was it worth it? I don't think so, but we got the Naga. Alright, we're doing fine. So many random encounters. Evil Eye again! I think you're undead. But I'm gonna still try Scourge. Again, remember, Evil Eye was guarding the float cube for the airship. Now it just takes 2 spells. A sec to the left. Nightmares, that's new. No, the Death Knights are new. Sorry. We've fought Nightmares plenty of times. Can we poison any of them? Nope. Yeah, honestly, I think Earthquake is probably the best death spell. Especially early game. When I did my randomizer of this game, like the NES version, like, within the first few months of when I first started streaming. Hey, look, Manticores. I randomly got Earthquake as a level 1 spell. It was broken as hell. like, it made the game super easy because the game is not expecting you to have Quake at that time. So a lot of the early game enemies just don't have resistance to Quake. And you can just easily KO anything that doesn't fly, which is most enemies. To the point where, when I fought Lich, I just instantly KO'd him with Quake. It was hilarious. Deathbringer. I got another one? Wow. I want to check. Okay, air elementals could drop ethers. I don't need that. You don't drop anything. Death Knight doesn't drop anything. Dang it. Earth Medusa doesn't drop anything. Treasure. Gil. A potion. What a troll. That potion was totally worth it, I swear. That was the best thing out of that group of treasure chests. The joys of the randomizer. Yeah, exactly. Black Knights. Yeah, that group of 4 treasure chests, I mean, I like getting a bunch of gil, but honestly, the best treasure out of that bunch was the potion. That is easily the best treasure out of the group. Just a regular potion. You could do no better than that. I think I should start taking it seriously and go back to using Thor's hammer. I got the Naga kill. I mean, I think that's good enough. Yeah, I'll go back to using Thor's hammer. Oh no, I've been ambushed. But yeah, everything dying to Quake was hilarious. The fact that I was able to get Quake to work on Lich, that was just probably the biggest highlight out of that entire randomizer. Because the game is not expecting you to have Quake for the first boss, so Lich is not immune to Quake. Hell, it might have worked on Merilith too. I don't remember. But honestly, using level 1 Quake got me through that game. It was really easy. There we go, we got one. Perfect. More treasure after these random encounters. The problem is, I can't tell if I'm over-leveled or if these enemies are just not that strong in comparison to like early game stuff. 180 gil. Healing Helm, another one. So 3 people could cast heal for free. I know I went into the Bones Dungeon a few times, but to be honest, not counting the boss fights, the regular enemies weren't giving me much EXP. But when I was going, and even then, when I was going for the bonus dungeon items like the Elven Cloak or the Sage's Surplice, I was running away from most fights. Got MP boost, strength boost, intelligence, Ugam gained a level, decent MP boost, strength, intelligence, Yuna gained a level, MP boost, strength, intelligence, stamina, luck. Alright. Bunch of gil, protect ring, and 5,000 gil. Protect ring, that's just cards against instant death. Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah. During an original RE2 run, and the opening area had 3 copies of Mr. X. That was a bad sign, yet you continued on aiming for a randomizer. Yeah, that sounds insane. I have never heard of a Resident Evil randomizer. I have never heard anyone even attempt something like that. I've heard Kingdom Hearts randomizers. I've heard many, Final Fantasy, Zelda randomizers. There's probably a Dragon Quest one in there somewhere. But, I have never heard Resident Evil. What can you change? I mean, you could probably change everything, but what's kind of, the main things you would probably consider changing around in a randomizer for Resident Evil? Got 19 MP, Strength, Intelligence, okay. I saw, I just recently played through Kingdom Hearts 2, right? Did a level 1. And I did level 1 Kingdom Hearts 1, a year ago? Something like that. And then, just more recently, I saw someone do a randomizer of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, where they're combined. And, the treasure, you could be playing a Kingdom Hearts 1's world. You open a treasure chest, and you get something for Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm thinking to myself, that looks rather fun. I've seen something similar to that with, Link to the Past and Super Metroid. And I feel like I would want to try some runs like that. That would look fun. We got a cottage and a mithril helm. You can change just about anything. Okay, if it gets as crazy as randomizing which room doors can lead to. Right. Basically, it could just teleport you all across the map. Gil and Gil. 13,000 Gil. Again, Gil is not an issue now. Ever since Mount Golg, basically, Gil is not an issue. To be honest, when it comes to randomizers, I don't think I'm a big fan of randomizing where a door would teleport you to. Most of the time. Although, I was okay with Zelda 1 doing that, where any dungeon you find could take you to a different dungeon. I feel like that's a little bit different, though. Because it's all about exploring. But when you found a dungeon, it's still the same dungeon. The location of where a dungeon in Zelda is located is different, but the dungeon itself is still the same. At least in layout. When we're talking about something like Resident Evil, I don't know, you could just be taken to a door that goes straight to endgame. And I just don't see the appeal in something like that. That's just my initial thoughts, basically. we got the Adamantite. They randomize them in segments so that doesn't happen. Don't really use it anyways. I just feel like having the doors teleport you somewhere else is like the least interesting aspect of a randomizer like that, at least for that type of game. That's just my opinion. Hi, Molly. You're gonna freaking mess with my cord. It seems like she needs to go out. After this fight, I'll go ahead and step away. It's either that or you want attention, but I think you want to go outside. Alright, give me a minute. Yeah, you need to go out. Okay, I am back. Not gonna take long. That's an extreme option. Most of the options are what I expect from a randomizer, just with a bit of extra control over items, enemy ratios. I see. Okay. So, basically, you changed the potential of what the enemies could end up being. Did you change anything else? Probably the random order of weapons and the ammo for them. That's the way up. Yes. I don't want to be here yet. Oops. Yeah, I don't want to go there just yet. Randomize starting inventory. Really jarring, but pretty fun. I mean, I can see the potential with that. Molly, what? God, you're being needy. My dog is being very needy today. Yes. Even though I've given you plenty of attention. Luckily, I can play this game with one hand. Treasure. Black robe. And we got the white robe. Okay. So we can't equip the black robe. However, the white robe is... it would have been an upgrade if I didn't grind for the Sage's Surprise. However, as you can see, it casts Invisora when used, which... Blink is better. We'll keep it anyway. The black robe, there we go. That's our way to cast Blizzara. But yeah, Sage's Surprise is still a better piece of equipment. But if I didn't go into the bonus dungeons, that would be better. You only get one in the main game. Okay, Diamond Shield and... Ooh, there's our third ribbon. There we go. Same defenses, but it makes you immune to all status effects. Except for, like, Petrification and KO. Like death. There are some other options that are fun, but don't actually affect gameplay, such as changing the player and enemy skins, and even randomizing what voice lines they play in cutscenes. I see. I don't know. It's probably one of those things where I probably would get the appeal when I actually play, if I play it myself. Or, you know, kind of see the potential of what a randomizer for Resident Evil would be like if I play for myself. But at the same time, I've never played a Resident Evil game, so I feel like I should actually play an actual RE game first. But yeah, probably make more sense after I played the games exactly. So yeah, the main game of Final Fantasy 1, I think when I looked it up, there are 3 ribbons in the main game. But then you could get a 4th one by defeating Rubicante and opening the treasure chest he's guarding. So the ribbons are basically our upgrade for our helms at the moment, in the sense that it just gives us status resistances. It's better than leather helms, I can tell you that. Which, by the way, the leather helms were all the way at the beginning of the game. So, the Sage's Mitter that I want to grind for and try to get, they are helms. I know I probably mentioned this already. Oh, diamond gloves, I don't think I need those. But yeah, Sage's Mitter. They are helms. They... Oh, what was all the stat points they give? Because they are really... It's really good. Molly? Go lay down. Come on. Go lay down. Hold on, I made a small list. Sage's Mitter... Yeah, it's probably going to be our best helm. It will give us, like, 4 more defense, plus 5 intelligence, and 10% to our max MP. Sage's Mitter is going to be very good. But I would never want to sell the ribbons, because maybe there's a boss fight where having the status resistances is better than having those extra stat boosts. So don't sell your ribbons. Besides, I don't even know if you get much out of it anyway, if you try to sell it. I think the other ribbon's in the final dungeon. So I'll try to be thorough when I go through. I knew there was a ribbon in this dungeon. I wanted to try to get it. Even though we can't come back, I just, you know, want to try to get it now. It is an upgrade. But yeah, even if I didn't go through the bonus dungeons to try to get better equipment, I think the enemies would still be fairly weak because most of my strategies require the items. So I think just over time the enemies just got a lot weaker. Maybe I'm over leveled, but I'm not sure. 9,000 gil, protect ring, potion, 5,450 gil. Yeah, another protect ring. We don't need that. I already have that. Like, I already have all protect rings equipped. Ooh, okay. I think both of these are new enemies. Medusa and Rakshasa? Shasa? Rakshasa. I don't know. Probably pronouncing it wrong. But they're dead anyway. We're going to gain to level. Got luck. Probably going to be lurking for a bit. Have some stuff you want to do. Do what you need to do, Tyler. Do what you need to do. Enjoy the background noise. Because we're not going to be fighting the... We're not just going to be fighting the elemental boss in this dungeon. If you know, you know. I gotta find the other super boss that's in this dungeon. Do they drop anything? Let me see. No, you don't drop anything. And I guess I already fought Medusa before. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God. Okay. Check the left path. Stone golems. Can you survive my Thor's hammer? I mean, yes, it doesn't do much. Actually, I wonder if Fyra would do more damage. Let's see. No, about the same, but they die anyway. Garnet gained a level, nothing special. Got luck. Unit gained a level, nothing special. Got agility and luck. Stone golems, where are you? You drop nothing. Great. Ooh, bunch of treasure. Gold needle. 4,150 gil. 3,400 gil, and Sasuke's blade. I can't equip that. Small katana used by ninja. I can't use it, but that's probably an upgrade to your ninja. But yeah, I'm still like thinking of how I would handle Final Fantasy 2 whenever I do stream it. I gained a level, nothing special. I think whenever I do decide to stream Final Fantasy 2, I'm probably just going to play the PSP version. Basically do your traditional 100% run with retro achievements. I'm still trying to think of some sort of challenge run that could be done with Final Fantasy 2. Could possibly do something like White Mage Only. And that's simple to do in the sense that I could just only give white magic to everyone. But with how Final Fantasy 2 works, you gotta probably limit how your offensive stats are. I don't know what the best route for that would be. Final Fantasy 2 is just a weird game. Obviously, a solo for Final Fantasy 2 could work as for one, like Furion only. Analyzing Tiamat's no known weakness. I didn't even examine the ones up Bottom of Mirage Tower, I see. Tiamat has no known weakness. So I've been kind of thinking of the four fiends in this game. Are all the four fiends based on some sort of myth and lore? Because, you know, we got the Kraken, that's obvious to me. Lich is probably based on something like Greek mythology. Merilith also seems like something out of Greek mythology. If not Greek, then something else. And Tiamat, I know I heard probably in... Is Tiamat like Norse mythology? Because I recognize Tiamat all the time. No known weakness. They all say the same thing? I don't think I've ever actually examined these. Nope. The two on the end don't actually say anything. I thought about this because when I was looking a bit at Cagnazzo, apparently Cagnazzo is based on, I think Dante's Inferno or something. And I didn't know that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So it makes me wonder how many bosses are based on some sort of mythology. I mean, this game is filled with references to stuff like that, but I didn't really realize maybe all of the boss fights are based on someone from mythology. Well, I could probably look it up. I'm gonna pull up, like, the bestiary. Because there'll probably be some sort of trivia. I'm thinking the main four. Hell, maybe even the final boss. Yeah, I think I want to be specific on where everyone is referenced to. I went through that door. And creatures, I love Persona Shin Megami Tensei. I play Persona already, Ozzy. The only Persona game I have not personally played is 3. I have not played 3. I have not played Eternal Punishment. I have played most of Innocent Sin. I need to go back to playing that PSP game. I just kind of got burnt out with it. But yeah, I have not played Eternal Punishment, and I have not played 3 yet. But I played the other Persona games. The only Shin Megami Tensei game I've played is a good chunk of Nocturne. SMT3 Nocturne. I need to get back to it. I just kind of... not lost interest, but I think I just got distracted. And then... do you count the Tokyo Mirage Sessions Cross Fire Emblem? I don't know. It's kind of SMT. From this observation window, you can look out on the entire world. The observation window looks out upon the world. The 4 forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear as a mist, converging on a single point. A point at the center of the 4 altars. This must be the location of the Chaos Shrine. Yeah, energy is being pushed to the Chaos Shrine. So that tells you there's more to the very first dungeon, if you could even call it a dungeon, where we first fought Garland. There's more to it than normal. Oh, they're casting slow, and it missed. I think I'm immune to it because of ribbons. Well, except for me. How much of Persona and SMT have you played, Ozzy? Let me see if I can find something on Lich. Type of undead creature. Result of transformation. Powerful magician or king striving for eternal life uses spells or rituals to bind his intellect to his animated corpse and thereby achieve a form of immortality. There doesn't seem anything specific on Lich. Lich just kind of seems like just common and just fiction. Like, I'm not seeing anything specific. It's just a common fiction creature. Persona 5 Royal, and you're currently watching friends play Persona 3 and Persona 4. Very nice. What do we got here? Treasure! Watch a playthrough of SMT 4 and 4A. Okay. Give it a minute. So Lich is just kind of nothing too specific, just general Liches from fantasies. Oh, wait a second. I'm looking at Merilith. Because I feel like Merilith has got to be based on something. Fictional creature in many Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. Depicted as powerful 6-armed female demon, lower body of a snake. Their Dungeons and Dragons are based on Hindu mythology, where gods and demons frequently have multiple heads and arms. Okay. Kari was a mistranslation of the Hindu goddess of destruction Kali. The name change probably was an effort to avoid potential copyright issues with Dungeons & Dragons source material. I see. Similar to the name change made for the Beholder, the Evil Eye. Right. Giant sea monster. Okay, Kraken's from Norse mythology. Okay. Tiamat, where are you from? Because I hear Tiamat all the time. Goddess of the ocean. Mesopotamian religion. Oh, okay. Okay, so Lich seems to be just general undead mage. Kind of just used everywhere. Merilith, I'm looking. Here, let me... For reference, let's just pull this up, because why not? Have visual. Where is Merilith? So, it seems like Merilith specifically, this design is based on apparently Dungeons and Dragons, like a lot of Final Fantasy 1 creatures. It's based on Dungeons and Dragons. However, it seems that Meriliths from Dungeons and Dragons are based on Hindu mythology, where gods and demons frequently have multiple heads and multiple arms. So it's basically Dungeons and Dragons and Hindu mythology. I knew Merilith had to be based on something. Where are you? Did I go too far? No. Kraken. Sea monster found in Norse and Icelandic mythology. I mean, I knew Kraken was, but I didn't know specifically if it was Norse or something else. Tiamat, which we haven't fought yet. Goddess of the ocean, Mesopotamian religion. But I think the current Tiamat that we usually see, like in this game, is based. I'm reading Dungeons and Dragons, so yeah. An opposing deity to Bahamut, who is the Platinum Dragon and the King of Benevolent Dragons. So yeah, a lot of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. 8,000 gil, protect cloak. Ah, right, that was one of the cloaks I was looking at. 9,500 gil, clothes. Because you need to get the starting piece of equipment. What? Oh, not optimal. What the hell? No. Hold on. So just surplus. Yeah, because you really need the starting piece of equipment here. $6,400 gil and a gold needle. We got all the treasure in the Flying Fortress. We're done here. Okay, we can move on. Ooh, there's a soldier here. You watch a playthrough of SMT 4 and 4A. Well, it's Persona 3 Real. You're watching friends play Persona 3 and Persona 4. So when I played Persona 4, I want to say I played it back in... I started playing it back in 2019, I believe. I've never played Golden, because I don't own a Vita. Oh, wait. It's over here. Yeah, I don't own a Vita, and I just never picked up the Steam version yet, although I plan to at some point. So yeah, when I played Persona 4, it was the original PS2 game. And I enjoyed Persona 4. And yes, I did play Persona 5 Royal, not the original. By the time I picked it up, Royal was out, and I just saw no reason to pick up the original. You know, after playing Royal and playing normal Persona 4, but knowing that Golden adds like a few extra months to mess around with, I have some thoughts. And based on those two experiences, Persona games are already very long, right? They're already pretty long games. By the time I'm done with the main campaign, like where the original version ends, I'm kind of burnt out. Like, yeah, that's a good ending. I could stop here. But then, taking Royal as an example, because I actually played through that one, there's the extra story content that takes place after the main game. So the game continues, right? By the time I'm playing through that, I'm already, like, feeling drained of playing through Persona. And I just almost want to just be done with it. Normal Persona is already a long game. It's a good experience, but it's already a long game. So by the time you're done with it, I just want to be done. And then the game just continues. The game's like, no, you're not done. You're not done yet. We gotta keep going. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on Persona. The base game, great experience. By the time you're done with the main campaign, you just kind of want to be done. I like the extra content. When you're actually looking at the extra content, I do like it. I just think by the time you're doing it, I'm already burnt out, and I want to play something else. And that's not even counting anything like a true ending, you know? Garnet? Ooh, Garnet got a huge HP boost. And a good MP boost. Yuna got just good MP boost. Intelligence. This is like an infinite maze. That's back to where I was. Okay, hold on. 1, 2... Neo choose, okay. I want to see how far it takes to loop. I should probably start running in this section. Just to speed this up. Because of this maze. Dragon Quest 1 did a weird maze. Or was it 2? Yeah, they did a maze in the Cave of Rome, so Final Fantasy has to do it. I got a good MP boost. Intelligence, luck, good. So this is 2, 3, come on. Why can't I have repels? 3, 4, okay. It's probably a 4x4 grid. Game, please. Please. Random encounters, I don't need this right now. If I can't run, I have to fight. There we go. 1, 2... Honestly, random encounters for moments like this is the worst, because I can easily lose track of where I am. This is 3, 4. We're back to start. Yeah, I could just easily lose track of where I am, and I need to focus, and random encounters break my focus. A map like this is not the place for random encounters. 1. I already said 1, 2. Okay. Go right 2, and then go up. You can maybe go left 2, but I don't know. Okay. We are on the 5th floor. This is the final floor. You can tell by this long bridge. There's a particular enemy we're trying to find here. I call it enemy, I would rather call it a super boss. I made a save for a reason. Nope. Just normal Neo Chews. I'm gonna keep fighting, that way I can possibly get a heal staff going. Try to top off my HP. But yeah, I don't know if you ever looked into Persona 1 and 2. Where 2 is the better experience than 1. That system has a lot of issues for me. See, there's Tiamat. We are not fighting Tiamat just yet. Just keep going back and forth on the bridge. It is a random encounter. This is in the original game. You may not even find it, but if you do... Oh, apparently it's in the final bonus dungeon that's in the PSP version. Okay. But that doesn't count for this. And you gotta keep in mind, in the original version of the NES game, you're using spell charges, and there's no way to recover it. So, by the time you get here, and you can't save, you can only save at end, so by the time you get here, running into this particular enemy could actually be a problem. But so far, I have not found it. Persona 1 and 2, they're definitely different from the others. So, let me try to explain Persona 1 and 2, or specifically 2. I'm going to talk 2 right now. Which, if you were going to play either of the 2, I would say play Persona 2. I've played the first Persona 2, I have not played the second one. So, just take that with a grain of salt. I think Persona 2 is the better game of the 2. So, okay, you have a set party of 5. You have 5 party members, and I think only one of them will eventually swap out. Dark Fighters. Yeah, I think only one of them will swap out eventually, permanently. You know how in 3, 4, and 5, how your main character can choose any persona you want, whereas the rest of your party members have only one persona? Yeah, imagine if everyone was Joker. Ooh, soldiers could drop Phoenix Downs. You drop nothing. You know what? I'm gonna save the bestiary entries. Yeah, so everyone has the ability of Joker. All 5 of your party members. They do have a base persona, and usually you need to do something specific to upgrade them. Like certain story choices, basically dialogue choices, to decide if your base persona evolves. But yeah, so everyone is too customizable in my opinion. Each persona you have to level up individually by actually using them. And that's how they get new spells. You have to actually use the persona. And a spell could be underleveled, or a persona could be underleveled and not have a good spell. Or a persona could be okay, but have a very strong spell and just waste all your MP. Among other things that I'm just blanking on. But here's the big thing that bothers me about Persona 2. To get new Persona, when you're in battle, you have the ability to talk to an enemy. And what you're trying to do is you have 4 meters that you're trying to build up one of them. And this meter, if you fill it up all the way, you get bonus cards. You get cards of that Arcana, and you can use those cards of that Arcana to get Persona that you're missing, or that you want. Each of your 5 party members can choose, I think, 4 different ways to converse with the enemy. So, like, your main character could try to do impressions, or your main character can give a glaring stare of disapproval, or you can have one of your other characters do a dance. You could have another character try to plead with them. That's not even counting the dual conversations where you can have 2 people talk to the character at once and they have their own special dialogue and different traits. The main problem is, even if you say found the right thing to do, where you have, let's just say to get the one I'm looking for, I pick the main character to stare and to give a glare at the opponent, and it fills up the meter I want. It's not guaranteed to fill the meter that you want, it's just highly likely to. It could boost any of the other 3 meters that you don't want, and could cause other issues. So, it's random in that sense. And that is the biggest issue with Persona 2, and Persona 1, for me. There's way too many options to choose from to try to converse with the enemies. And even if you find the right category, it's not guaranteed to fill up the meter that you actually want. What was that? Is that like... Oh, Mind Blast. What does that do? It's probably bad. It's probably like an instant death. Yeah, Mind Flayers were in the Ice Cavern. So, like, it's very difficult to try to find the right way to talk to the enemy. And even if you just happen to pick the right one, there is a chance that you pick the right one, it didn't fill up the meter that you're looking for, so you're like, oh, that's not the one I need. You gotta find the right thing to say, but that can even fail. Exactly. That is the biggest problem. That is ultimately the biggest problem with 1 and 2. And there's no good way to tell as well. Like, it would be nice if, even if you have to look into the bestiary, if you try something and it fills up a meter, if you could go into the bestiary and it says, oh, because you did this thing, it filled up this meter. You know, it would tell you. But no, you basically have to look at a guide and write things down and keep track of things. And trying to get the Fool cards, it's just as stupid. I don't even remember everything you need to do to try to get Fool cards. But I remember it has to be like a certain balance. You have to encounter a certain type of enemy. Then you have to get a weird balance, and even then it's not, and because like I said, it's not guaranteed to do what you want. Like the conversations are not guaranteed to do what you want. So it's just random chance. It's so dumb. Now, that's Persona 2, and Persona 1 applies to that as well. And I did say Persona 2 is the better experience, although I have not played Eternal Punishment. You want to know something why Persona 1 is worse? Not just its first game syndrome. If it was just first game syndrome, that'd be one thing. But Persona 1 has this problem. It's a huge problem where how you get experience in Persona 1 is if your character did the most work in the fight, that character gets the most experience from the battle. You'll have 5 party members, and let's just say I remember playing one time where this would happen. One of the characters, I think his name was Mark, I got him a persona that could use the nuke spell on every enemy on the field. And I guess at the time when I was playing, not many enemies actually resisted nuke or reflected it or healed, whatever. So a lot of things just died to nuke. Because Mark managed to put in the most work in that fight, aka he probably went first, and then he used nuke and killed everything, he got so much more experience than anyone else, to the point where Mark is over-leveled and the other four party members are under-leveled, to the point where they are barely usable. This is an example of the strongest characters get stronger, whereas the weaker characters just continue to fall behind. That's why Persona 1 is not a good game. That reason right there is why Persona 1 is not that good. Honestly, if there was a mod of Persona 1 where it got rid of that system, I would have the same issues with Persona 2. Persona 1 would have the same issues that Persona 2 has, but that is immediately more tolerable than what's currently there. Basically, at that point, because Mark was just killing everything with nukes, if I wanted to try to train the other characters, basically Mark would just need to not do anything and just guard the entire time. And let my other characters actually try to do something. But then the fights take longer because they're under-leveled and underpowered. You see the problem here? If you were to try Persona 1, probably play the PSP version if you can. I actually do own it myself, but yeah, probably play that version. It adds in the extra story quest in that one that wasn't in the original PS1 American version. It wasn't there for time constraints, but yeah, so the PSP version has the extra content, but Persona 1's just kind of difficult to play through. It's difficult for me to recommend. Hi, Molly. Yes, I know. You want attention. Maybe I'll just start running from fights. Because I just want to fight the one enemy. It's here, but hasn't popped up yet. Yes, I know. Yes. You're being very needy, Molly. Yeah, I find it very difficult to recommend Persona 1. Very difficult. If there was a mod to change that EXP system, play it that way. But that's my only recommendation for Persona 1. But yeah, no, like, kind of like most people, if people are wondering to go into Persona, what game to start with, I just tell them the most recent one. And I'm someone that likes to start from the beginning of a series and play in order and see how things evolve over time. I would still say, even if I was talking to someone that had that mindset, I would still say skip 1 and 2, start with 3, at the very least. Molly. Molly, stop. Hey. You're being way too needy. Being way too needy. Come on. What do you want? What? What? What is it? I can't really tell if she wants attention or if she needs something. What is it? What? What is it? Molly, what is it? I think you just need attention. I'll give you plenty of attention. You're just super needy. No, okay, no, you're done. You're done. Up. Molly, up. Up, come on. Sorry, hold on. Oh, okay, well. If you requested it, we shall get that set up. Give me a minute. Come here. Come here. Up. Come here. Okay, you're just needy. Come here. Come here. Okay. Let me go ahead and get the webcam going. Yes. Yes, Molly, yes. You are requested to be on camera. You are requested. And you get your attention that you want. See, Molly, you get both things. There we go. You are being so needy today. So needy. But you see, Molly, chat wanted you to be on camera. Yes. So you get to be on camera for a bit. And you get your attention that you're asking for. You are being so needy. I gotta give you all the attention you need for right now. Yes. Yes, all the attention that I could give you within a few minutes. The music kind of fits for the situation, doesn't it? Alright, Molly. Right, you're being so needy today. You're being super needy. She can't even look shy in the eye. I know, right? Facing her towards the camera, but she's just like, no. No. See, she gotta look away. You gotta look. Okay, are you done? Are you done? Is that it? Okay. She's done. I think she got her attention. There we go. Alright. Still looking for the boss fight. And this is one of those things where I'm better off doing this now, because I don't want to come back to find it. I can run away, but I don't even know if it's worth it. Preemptive, yeah, I'll run from these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I knew this fight would probably take a while to find, but I didn't think it would take this long. Okay, let's see. It says floor 5. I am on the right spot. We got a red fang. Still not here. Yeah, I'll try to heal up. Maybe it might be better to look up Flying Fortress. Look up the encounters. Okay, what are we looking at? It looks like we're talking about a 10 out of 1,000 chance? I didn't realize they had the counter tables that way. Oh my god. Okay, Molly's by the door. I think it's best for me to probably step away. Okay, so it's a 1 in 64 chance to find this enemy. Okay. Alright. I gotta step away. It seems like Molly needs to go outside again. BRB. Okay, I am back. Let Molly outside again. I just took a look, and the boss that I'm looking for is a 1 in 64 chance on this floor. Yeah, 1 in 64 chance. Oops. So, I think we just got very unlucky. Granted, apparently, if you're playing the NES version, it's a 3 out of 64 chance. But I've played Final Fantasy 1 multiple times, and I almost never find this thing. Granted, I'm never usually trying to find it, though. There's probably only like one occasion that I could think of where I actually found it without trying to look for it. I found it on the way to Tiamat. Still didn't take much. Yeah, I want to make sure to find it now. Because I know for a fact if I don't, I would have to come all the way back up here, and because it's a special enemy, I want to show it on screen, and we'll be doing this anyway, because it's not like I can save in front of it, so might as well just do it now while we're here. And of course, I can't run away from air elementals. Thanks. That's the annoying part about using white wizards. We don't have enough speed and luck to escape from every fight. There are just some fights I can't run away from. Ugump got a good HP and MP boost. Agility and intelligence. Now look, I'm basically level grinding at this point, but only because I can't run away from most of these fights, and I honestly don't think it's a good idea to try to run from Mind Flayers when I don't even know if I can guarantee to run away. Especially because I don't know how Mind Blast works. It might be an instant death move. We don't want that. There we go. Yeah, on my own time I've been playing Chrono Trigger. I'm almost done with all the achievements for it. There's not much more left. I need to beat Lavos with the final hit being a physical attack with Chrono while he's holding the mop. So I need to basically just keep track of his HP. And then the final two involve Specchio. One of them I need to level grind to 99, then fight Specchio, and the other one I need to basically start a new game just from scratch and try to get to Specchio at the lowest level possible so I can fight his weakest form. Then I'd be done. Fire Hydra. I should be able to run from Fire Hydras, I just haven't tried. I leveled up, got a good HP and MP boost, got agility and intelligence. This is where all my luck goes to die, doesn't it? Yeah, I think all my luck goes to die here. 1 in 64. At least it's not like the Sword of Kings where it's 1 in 128. You know, stuff like this is usually what I do on my own time. Because you don't need to see it, but it's a special, unique enemy. It's something I should show on stream, you know? It's basically a boss fight. You can only find it here. Where is it? To be honest, I don't know how I'm not encountering this thing. This is a tiny bridge. It's not like it's hiding. Molly, come on. You're being ridiculous. She already wants to go out again. Molly, you're being ridiculous. Oh my god. She could have just ate bad food yesterday and really needs to go again. Okay, what is this? Nothing. I'm running away, then I gotta go let Molly out again, because she's... Molly, you're being really ridiculous today. She's being a lot today. Here, let me run. Okay, I should probably start doing some of these fights again, so I can heal up. Okay, BRB again. Molly, come on. Okay. I'm back. Again. Let's find Warmech. Please. Come on. See, it's stuff like this where it's not hard. It's just tedious, you know? And I kinda understand why you would make this enemy hard to find. Because on a normal playthrough, it's basically a boss fight. You know, you don't always want to have to run into it. Although, honestly, you could probably just put it as a static encounter in the middle of this bridge. And force the encounter. Choose. Oh no, I didn't. I shouldn't have tried to run away. Okay. Ambush. Yay. Great, I didn't even get my healing off. Maybe I need to, like, spend a few turns just using heal stuff. Hold on. Healing Helm. We'll still use the Gauntlet. Healing Helm. Healing Staff. Yeah, try to get a lot of healing in. we're almost topped off. I think I'll just do the same thing again. Even though I probably don't need to. And, dang it, I was hoping for gauntlets. Okay, never mind. So we're close to our max HP. I'm gonna make a save here. We're basically at our max HP, more or less. And I've gained a few levels to the point where if I find Warmech and I die, I don't want to have to redo all that, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Might as well keep the levels I have, just in case I die. There we go. Where is this thing? It can't hide. It should be impossible for him to, like, hide from me. More preemptive strikes, please, because I can run away. I think I can run from this. There we go. Dang, I didn't mean to do that. That just wastes time. Preemptive strike, thank you. Still nothing. That's why I don't try to run away from air elementals. It's not guaranteed. Watch, Warmech is gonna be underpowered and gonna be easy fight because I'm over leveled. How much money do I have? Look at that. 685,000 gil. There it is. We found him. It's Warmech. Protectra. I think we'll go ahead and use the... No. You cast Blink. I think he can use a fire move, so no Blaze, and then we'll go ahead and use the Defender. This is what I've been looking for. This is basically a super boss. If you're playing like the normal game like on NES and you run into this thing, there's a good chance you could just die to this thing. As you just kind of saw, he has a regen of 100. Defender. You go ahead and go back to Lightning. You cast Blink. Healing Staff. 296 damage from a single attack. Okay, we're gonna have to treat this very seriously. Thundara did 78 damage. And then he just recovered it. Oh my god. Okay. Garnet's gonna start using Giant's Gloves. Ugump will use Gauntlets. For right now, Yuna's also gonna use Thor's Hammer. And I need to just heal, actually. I need like a... I'll use Kiraga. I have the Ethers. Again, we're gonna need about 4 of these. Maybe 5. Let me look up Warmech specifically. We'll go back to Healing Staff. How much HP are we talking? 2,000. 2,000 HP. It's not bad. Like, he's tough not because of his HP or... Well, he has the regen. He has the regen. He has the strength. Like, that's why Warmech is known to be a tough fight. Almost super boss level. He just doesn't have, like, the HP and boss music of an actual super boss. Hey, Hot Corn Dog, how's it going? What was that, 3 of those? I think that was 3. Okay. One more Giant's Glove. And we'll do these like normal. And then Yuna's gotta start using Saber. 235 damage. You know what? I'll heal Garnet. A gameplay trailer for Reed Richards and Susan Storm has been released. Is it any good? Okay. You attack. You use your gauntlet. You start using Giant's Glove. I'll Kiraga Garnet. Yeah, it's a good thing I did that. I might use another one. Okay, 77. 213. There we go. 4 Giant's Glove is what we need to use. That's 1. Reed Richards is gonna get a Luffy mod. I mean, obviously. That's just a no-brainer. Oh. Yeah, okay, it's a good thing I did Kiraga again. That's our second one. Third one. Ah, Warmech's going after the healer, but he missed because of my elven cloak. There we go, 434 damage. Again, we're talking 2,000 HP. I think I need one more Giant's Glove. He's a mix of Vanguard and DPS. He's in the DPS category, but he seems to have abilities to grant himself around tank levels of HP for a short amount of time. That's weird. Oh, that was Nuke? Oh my god. Okay. Garnet attack. Ugump. Heal Aura. Yuna also attacks. I will also use Heal Aura. And there's Nuke, that's why. What the? Wait. That didn't do that much damage. Why? Let's try again, and you know what? I'll probably do... I'm doing the same thing. Okay, there we go. Now we're doing something. He's gonna... you think he's gonna be a brawler who's a Vanguard support, similar to Wolverine. There we go. We defeated Warmech. I'll let that thing go away. 8,000 EXP. 32,000 gil. Wait, what? We got the Genji armor? Is that even a guaranteed drop? Hold on. Is that even a guaranteed drop? Let me look. Because that was an achievement. Oh my god. Guys? Chat? That was either a 2% drop or a 5% drop for the Genji armor. Oh my god. That was incredibly lucky. That was insanely lucky. if what I read in the... So, I could check the achievement itself, and there's like a... People could chat on this specific achievement, and I'm reading, someone posted it's like a 2 or a 5% drop. That's insane! Look, with all the bad luck that I had trying to find the Warmech, the fact that I got that 5% drop was worth it. Now for Tiamat herself. The Lich, Merilith, the Kraken. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. I don't even know if there's another way to get Genji armor. More the better. May the image of Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. There we go. And we know the strat. Find a second mecha for another 5% drop. I can't even equip the Genji armor. I can't even equip it. Okay. Garnet. Let's treat this fight like normal. Protectora. Blink. Null Shock, maybe? Because maybe you have some... Yeah, you have Thunderbolt. This is a good looking sprite for Tiamat. I'll say this. I think Monzai brought up when first popping in here how the sprites kind of look Newgroundsy, which I could kind of get the art style complaint on that front. However, the enemy sprite work is still very good. Telling me more it's about art style and not necessarily it's more about the art style, not necessarily the sprite work itself. Because Tiamat looks really good. Merilith looked really good. Genji armor. Can only be equipped by the warrior, the knight, and the ninja. Let's see. It has resistance to poison, stone, death. You get a +5 strength boost, a +3 agility boost and intelligence boost, and a +2 stamina boost. Okay, so I want... You know what? I'm gonna have Garnet heal Aura. You go ahead, Gauntlets. You go ahead and start continuing the Giant's Gloves. Apparently, you can get a Genji armor in the 4th bonus dungeon. Oh, by the way, Genji armor has 35 defense. The 4th bonus dungeon has a chance for Genji armor. But where is it? That's what I want to know. We can have you go ahead and go back to using the Mage's Staff, Gauntlets, your 3rd power-up. Okay, I'm just gonna... Genji. Genji armor. Yeah, it's not easy. On the 4th bonus dungeon, you need to get all the way to floor 25, and it has to be a specific room. It's one room that you need to try to get. And even then, I think it's still a chance that one of the treasure chests that could have a Genji armor. So I just got super lucky. Sounds harder than Mecha Grind? Maybe. Yeah. Visible Woman looks like she'll be a strong support. She has a passive to be invisible. She heals with piercing, so she can hurt and heal enemies at the same... Hurt and heal enemies? Why would you heal an enemy? No. Giant's Glove. Physical attack. Hurt enemies and heal allies. Okay. So that was 365. for a physical attack from Yuna. Oh, that was Ice Storm? I guess I need no frost. I didn't realize I'm gonna need no frost on this. You set up your third. You know what? Yeah, the damage range is kind of large. I think one more. There we go. Oh! You have Blaze too! Okay. Garnet attack. You use gauntlets. No. Giant's Glove. No Blaze. I didn't realize Tiamat can use all three elements. Blaze, Ice Storm, and Thunderbolt. There we go. We got that set up. We're fine. But yeah, time to focus on Tiamat with physical attacks. Attack. Our next gauntlet. Oh, poison gas. I can't resist that. There's nothing I can do. But that's the same move Skarmory had. It's just a lot weaker. Our third Giant's Glove. And there it is. We've beaten Tiamat. The 4 fiends are done. We have successfully restored all 4 crystals. But Whisperwind Cove is opening up. We're saving the bonus dungeons for after the final boss. Especially 3 and 4. 4 will just take a long time. Okay. Let's get out of here. So next the game wants you to go back to the Chaos Shrine, kind of because of they're pointing you towards that direction. Genji armor. I wish it gave me a percentage. Tiamat doesn't drop anything. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up soon. But let me go ahead and I think we'll buy magic. Full Life was in this town. So let's go ahead and get that going. First people were mad because from the leaked kits, it didn't say anything about Invisible Girl being able to turn invisible. Then what's the point? Let's... Hammer, all the way up here. There we go. Comments on those posts were followed up by, I ain't want to turn invisible. Oh, I got a great axe. I can't use it, but I got a great axe. But now you know it's going to be a passive, so it's probably why it didn't show in the leaks. Ah, okay, yeah. It's not an actual ability to turn on and off. That would probably make Invisible Girl just very annoying. Or... Wait, I thought it's Invisible Woman. Either way. Either way. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and get some magic. We need to get over here, head to the right. Not, well, either way. Full life for everyone. I still have plenty of money. Okay. Now let's head back to... We never need to go back there again. There's no reason to ever go back to that town. Now I'm gonna go back to... Gaia had... Was it Gaia? It was Gaia. We're going back to Gaia. I'll go ahead and grab our last magic spell from Gaia. And then I guess I'll heal up at Cornelia. And then I'm gonna be wrapping up for today. I know, shorter stream, but it is what it is. Oh, I sped through that level up. I just want to point out, what are the odds of that Genji drop? I know it's a 1 in 5, but Warmech itself is a 1 in 64 encounter. What is the math on that? Okay. Oh, of course. Right when I get to the airship. Brett? I don't think I fought these things. I was thinking of running away, but no, I don't think I fought them. Yep, I haven't fought them yet. Okay, back to Gaia. Nope, I can't land in the town. I think it was over here. Yeah. I already got Holy. I already got Full Life. Honestly, I don't see a point of Know All. It's single target. I'm just going to get Dispel, even though I don't think that's going to be that useful anyway. I just don't see the point of Know All when I have all the other spells. And I could just have all 4 of my guys cast the other null abilities, so I don't see a point. Alright. We finally have every magic spell. We have everything. That's our full list. And I can't buy any new equipment, so yeah, money's kind of pointless. I am heading back to Cornelia. I am going to heal up, and then we're going to wrap it up. Where are we? Okay. Actually, you know what? No, one more thing before we go. I could do this very quick. Let me go left. We need to go to the Dwarven cave. It is... Where is it? This way.
Okay. I picked up the Adamantite in the Flying Fortress. Is this Adamantite? Ah, alright. I'll use this to make ye finest sword ye all wield. I'm not even attempting that accent. I made yours. I've never crafted a finer sword. In all my years, I've never crafted a finer sword. Go on, take her. She's yours. And you get Excalibur. I can't use it. I can't use Excalibur. But, there we go. Okay. Now I'll go heal up at Cornelia. Alright. So, the next thing to go for in the game is to go into the final dungeon, and we're going to fight the final boss. I'm doing that next, because it's going to be easier than the bonus dungeons. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I am doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link in the About page. Tomorrow, Monster Hunter World. Then we'll be back to Final Fantasy 1 on Thursday. In between streams, I am going to try to find Sage's Mitters from the second bonus dungeon, which is on floor 8, for my characters. Will I get them? I'm not sure. But I'm going to try and do that off-screen. And I won't be fighting the other two bosses from that dungeon, obviously. But that's what I'm going to try to do off-stream on my own time. Anyway, that's it. Have a good day. Later.